James against Johnson. James the pass to Hayes. The 9-foot shot. Johnson with the rebound. Spurs trail by 4. And here is Vassell. He's got 8. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Doncic from deep three-point land. And they get it back. LeBron passes to Doncic. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being working it into the paint. That's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Olynyk is checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Harper the pass to Vassell. And he dumps it down.
Well, offensively, Vassell is just relentless right now. And that energy is such a lift for his whole team.
Smart kicks to Doncic. A three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 15 points.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Here's Vassell. Rebounded by the Lakers. They're getting their first look of the season in San Antonio in this one.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment.
To the paint. Back to Harper. Pass to Sohan. Up top, Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Let's go. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 16.
And such a solid player. Devin Vassell is someone you can really trust. Gives you a bit of everything out from that wing position.
Now Smart. Doncic outside. Shoots over Vassell. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Olynyk is out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's Harper in at the point guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Reeves. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Sohan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sohan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
And here's Reeves outside. Rebound by Olynyk. Johnson against Reeves. They double-team Johnson. Olynyk the pass to Sohan. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes.
hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And let's get an update on DeAndre Ayton's injury. David, what's the news?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Lakers head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. These early season injuries are tough to come back from, and it will force them to change the rotation. They'll have to switch up all of those off-season plans and see what changes they make. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Castles checked in for the Spurs. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Vanderbilt's checked in for Smith.
That's his third triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Well, we talk so much about the defense of Marcus Smart, but Smart is really good at running offense, too.
Harper against Smart. Pass to Sohan. Over Vanderbilt. The shot's good. Sohan's got 4 points this quarter. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. To the middle, here's Hayes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
Takes a 3. Vanderbilt misses. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers.
He punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam King. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Laravia. And again, no good by the Lakers. And a fence break now for the Spurs. Here's Castle, guarded by Smart.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. The Lakers also with a sub. James is checked in. Wembanyama passes to Sohan. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan from outside the arc. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Reeves. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Out to the right wing. Back to Vassell. And here's Harper from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Harper's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, you can tell Vassell likes sharing the ball. He's not just looking for his shot.
Outside, Smart. Poked loose. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
Timeout.
San Antonio calls timeout. And this is game 1 of the group play stage of the NBA Cup. Teams are divided into 6 groups of 5.
And while those groups are randomly selected in the drawing, there is an attempt to kind of keep them balanced with teams slotted from different tiers based on their previous season record.
Here's Wembanyama. He had 16 points in the win against Washington.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Reeves outside. Pass to James. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Harper. He's defended by Reeves. Takes it inside. Harper, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there at the end. And out of bounds is San Antonio gains possession. Fox, he's checked in for Harper. Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. Fox with it. His last outing with 20 points. Spurs passing it around. Buries the long-range jumper. Fox has got 6 points.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Hayes, no good. San Antonio leading by 5. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama.
And Sohan can do a little bit of everything, including finding his teammates like he did there.
Here's Doncic. And there's the drive. Banked in off the glass. 17 points in the game.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now. Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. Here's Wembanyama. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Fox against Doncic. Over Fox. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Over to the wing. Fox inside the line. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Doncic kicks to LeBron. Back to Doncic. Pass to Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Vassell, a screen on Vanderbilt. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. The Lakers also with the sub. Smart's checked in for Austin Reeves. Back from outside. Rebound the Lakers. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Smart. Oh, good with the triple. San Antonio trailing. Fox with it. Out guarded by Smart. And Benyama inside. Misses and the dry spell continues. Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Castle. That one misses. LeBron with some nice deep. And guys, hold on. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. The Spurs are great at drafting and developing, and in selecting Stephon Castle with the 4th overall pick, they've made a play on upside. He's a versatile wing defender. Shooting and his position were the question marks. Can he be a primary playmaker? Will his three-pointer prove to be reliable? Guys, we'll see, but the Spurs are very excited to bring Stephon Castle into their program.
A star talent. Hey, Shams, we so appreciate the reporting you gave us right there. Thank you. Outside for Smart. From the arc. James misses.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Johnson. Rebound the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Doncic. LeBron outside. And they double up LeBron. Smart wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark. Spurs trail by 5. Going inside. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And providing the scoreboard they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by the Lakers.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Barnes is checked in for Jeremy Sohan. And it's Vassell in for Johnson. Andre Ayton's checked in for Los Angeles. Austin Reeves comes in for Marcus Smart. Doncic against Fox. Shoots the 3. And James with the basket on the assist by Doncic. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
To the right side. Barnes passes to Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Loads of expectations come with going number 1 overall. Stan, we all know that. Just as is DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
Fox against Doncic. LeBron left side. And they double up James. Jacks up a 3. And it's Doncic missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Castle. Off target from 3-point range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Smart checking for Let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. The Spurs second. Fourth spot held by the Lakers.
Now, both squads just rebounding the ball so well here of late. I mean, this is going to be a very interesting matchup from a physical standpoint.
James absorbing hits on the drive.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Fox kicks to Vassell. Fox against Smart. From the stripe. Fox, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
To the wing on the left. Here's Vanderbilt. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Fox a screen on Doncic. Here's to Wembanyama. Inside. Doncic with the steal. Outside, Smart. Now, Vanderbilt. Doncic finds James. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll return shortly.
Thanks for tuning in with...
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix.
And now, not a bad time. Thank you for being with us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And let's get an update on Austin Reeves' injury. David, what'd you find out?
Hey, guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Lakers. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. But he's not letting it slow him down. Out there, and he's going to give it a shot. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
That's just awful news. Really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves out there with Doncic. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report.
Wembanyama knows better than to just hold the ball. He searches and finds an open guy.
Outside, James. Back to Doncic. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Here's Castle. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Ayton. James in the post. Covered by Vassell. The 3 for Doncic. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Fox with it. Here's Castle. He's got 10. Vassell outside. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Now here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Ayton. James looking it over. LeBron stuffs it home.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. San Antonio calls timeout. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Here's Castle. He's defended by Reed. 6 on the shot clock. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Fox.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
Shot from 6. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the dunk by Doncic.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Barnes kicks to Vassell. Misses the 3. Los Angeles leading by 7. Doncic outside. Shoots over Fox. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 26 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Fox kicks to Vassell. Traps in the tray.
Okay, Devin Vassell. We see you've been working on your range.
And here is Doncic. 26 points for him. James outside. Out to Doncic. Shoots over Fox. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
3-pointer, Fox. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 on that department.
He gets it in there.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Fox passes to Vassell. Fires to the hoop. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Well, a strong off guard. Vassell gives you a little of everything offensively. A key player for this team.
Here's Barnes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Lakers.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Doncic against Fox. Doncic kicks to Vanderbilt. No good from outside. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Tries from 16. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Fox has got 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you what, Fox shooting now in rhythm. You got to respect also his decision-making, really getting a good feel for how the D is playing.
Here's Doncic. Doncic powers it home.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Outside, Fox. And here's Barnes for 3. The Lakers with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Reeves outside. Fox against Doncic. Kicks it out to LeBron. Pocket 6. From 12 feet out. No good off the front iron. Spurs trail by 7. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. That drops. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 3rd assist on the night. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. Jeremy Sohan's checked in to San Antonio. And the Lakers also making a change. Hayes is checked in. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Now we get a chance to view the NBA's best setup men. Second, Luka Doncic.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Reeves. He's got 10, and he's good on the 3 ball. Reeves has got 13 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Fox. And Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Vassell against Reeves. Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Fox. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You gotta play smart.
Wembanyama, right side. They double team Wembanyama. The kick out to Barnes. Shoots from the line. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Doncic against Fox. Doncic dishes to James. Reeves outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 16 points for him.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
Doncic against Fox. Nobody near Barnes. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Barnes has got 11 points here in just the second half. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of
That's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of strength, knows his thing.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Pass to Doncic. Now here's LeBron. Off target from outside. To the inside. Shoots from the block. That one's good. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Barnes. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead early. And they double up Doncic. Reeves with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. Doncic against Fox. Hayes the pass to Reeves. Three-pointer on the way. And in the bucket on the assist by Reeves. Reeves has got 4 assists now tonight. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul. Some changes here for the Spurs. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Wembanyama. And it's Harper in for Harrison Barnes. Pulls up from the corner. Reeves with the rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Smart dishes to Hayes. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Outside for Smart. Offensive rebound. And he broke the pass to Hayes. Reeves against Harper. Pass to Smart. A second chance effort. He lays it in. And now it's an 8-point Laker lead.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now Fox. 14 points for him. Outside Harper. Off target with his 3. It could go. That one, no good. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Los Angeles Lakers. And his big... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the lead wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Johnson kicks to Harper. Front pass the arc. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Johnson.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Harper is out there with Castle. And it's Johnson in at the 3. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Smith, no luck. The Spurs shooting there about 46% for the game. Knocked away. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the deep.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size, This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
He is almost money when it comes to finishing in close. Nice bucket there to increase the lead.
Ball's not loose. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Pass to Castle. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. And here's Harper from the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Johnson against James. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Sohan the pass to Harper. Spurs working the ball around now. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. And falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists now in this one. Johnson against James. Pass to Smith. Here's Vanderbilt. Launches a 3. And it's Harper with the rebound.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Sohan with the ball. Johnson in the corner. Here's the 3. Drills the three-pointer. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. To tie it up. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the D not really doing its job here. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
G.A., there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
The size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
San Antonio making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Outside for Smart. And the Lakers with another miss.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Here's Sohan, guarded by Smart. Wembanyama, a screen on Smith. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Taking a screen on Barnes. It's LeBron with the drive. Smith wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 6th assist on the night. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Harper. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Smart. James against Barnes. It counts, and the foul. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
He's so quick and graceful at around 270 pounds. James, he's a wrecking ball.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Fox comes in for Harden. The Lakers also making some changes. Austin Reeves is checked in for Smith. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smart. And the Spurs with possession. Here's Castle. A pass to Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Vanderbilt. Here's Wembanyama. From outside, off the mark. On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Fox. In the corner, it's James. From range, LeBron is good.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Pass to Castle. Up top, Fox. And here is Vassell. James covered. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. 4 on the shot clock. Off the run. Hits the three-point bomb. Vassell's got 10 points here in the second half.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Fox against Doncic. Now LeBron launches it. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Vassell, rebounded by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Doncic gets to Ayton. Leaves against Barnes. No good on the triple. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Castle. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. James the pass to Ayton. Vanderbilt with it. Lakers working the ball around now. Reeves can't hit. Here's Castle. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them. Lakers leading by 3. Doncic outside. That one goes. Count it. Doncic has got 34 points. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Jeremy Sohan has checked in for Castle. The Lakers also with a sub. Arabia's checked in. Fox inside the line. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And no doubt Fox has a scorer's mentality. He is constantly in attack mode.
Steps back. LeBron James on the wing. Pass to Arabia. Pocket 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Doncic fires from way outside. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Up top, Doncic. Covered by Fox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Spurs making a switch here. Castle's checked in. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Vassell outside. The wide open look here for Fox. And it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Vassell. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, he just came flying. Vassell making sure it goes down.
Doncic outside. Back to LeBron. Shoots over Vassell. Hits some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. LeBron's got 38 points. Here's Castle. He's defended by Reed. And Fox gets it to go.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Here's Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. On the wing, Reeves. Doncic outside. Wembanyama with the rebound. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Well, they needed a bucket right there, and it's Vassell who answers the call.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. Reeves outside. On deep, James, and there's the call. DeAndre Ayton. It's his third foul of the game. San Antonio leading. Three-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Doncic dishes to LeBron. Back to Doncic. And good as it just snuck. Right down through the net.
Well, we talk about icing his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
The offensive rebound. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Back from outside. The Lakers with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Doncic left side. LeBron against Vassell. Back to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Fades. That shot is off. And the Spurs with possession. They trail by 1. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here's James outside. Connects from downtown.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It falls! And he is brought them to within 2 points.
Well, with his size, Wembanyama is the ideal option in close situations. Wembanyama will get a clean look.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 4-point ballgame.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a two-possession game.
20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Vassell, the pass to Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy we want to see on the line.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. Got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Vassell. Can't connect from long distance. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Second personal foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Austin Reeves.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
From deep three-point territory. And it falls. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standings.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. And both of these teams off to a good start, winning their first games in the NBA Cup.
And tonight is a huge one in this group. Remember, the first tiebreaker is head-to-head. So if you can get out to a 2-0 start, plus have the tiebreaker, you're in business.
The starters for Utah. We've got Lauri Markkanen. Collier is out there with Keontae George. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Bailey in at the small forward position. So it's Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Has to connect from outside the arc. Utah grabs the miss. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen. And he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Collier, guarded by Doncic. Here's Bailey. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Oh, what a jam by James.
Okay, wow, man, LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Collier, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Out to James, fires the three, counted from distance. James has got 5 points.
Now, his entire career, I was watching LeBron James, watching his improvement in his three-point shot. It has really been the difference in his game. Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Back to Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Now here's George. Defense is right there. Over connect. Utah with another miss. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game on game.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to review the game plan. Here's a peek at the current NBA Cup standings for you here in the middle of the group round.
And at this point, it's still very much a mystery who's going to make it all the way to that NBA Cup championship game. A lot of basketball left to play.
Here's Collier. To the left wing. Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey. Will it go? It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's Connect. George defending. Doncic outside. Shoots over Collier. Now here's Vanderbilt. Oh, from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I just love the ball.
Pass to Bailey. And here's Markkanen. Puts it up from 17. And he comes up with a bucket.
Well within Markkanen's range. Lowry is so comfortable with his jump.
Doncic with it. He played a great game against New Orleans. Pass to Connect. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Markkanen. Jazz trail by 8. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. George, no good. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Here's Collier, following the score by Los Angeles. Kessler passes to Markkanen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along that he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz thinks he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. That one goes. Count it.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Doncic outside. That one goes in. Doncic has got 8.
He's been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
All right, man. Here comes your Lakers girl.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. 5th, the Jazz.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
It's George on the wing. Knocks down the 18-footer. George has gotten his second bucket.
And he's a crafty scorer for a young player. George is always going to find the gaps in the defense.
Back to Doncic. To the wing, right side. And here's Connect outside. It's rebounded by George. Jazz trail by 6. Pass to Collier. Jacks up a 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. He's got 5.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Connect. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
That's got to be a relief. After 3 straight misses, he finally gets one to go.
Here's Kessler. Here's Bailey. He's scoreless. 6 to shoot. Kessler, a screen on James. Back to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
You love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Has to connect. Here's the three. Gets the three to fall. Connect's got his second basket of the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
It's Markkanen on the wing. Here's Collier. Here's Bailey. Check by James. Bailey's shot is off.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Doncic passes to James. Pass to connect. Takes the three. It's rebounded by George.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Bailey's shot is off.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Doncic, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
Smart's checked in for Luka Doncic. And Utah with a change here too. Filipowski, he's checked in for Bailey. And it's Connect missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Shot's good by Collier.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Lakers lead by 6. Pass to Connect. Markkanen against James. Here's Connect. Here's Smart. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Finishing through contact always fires you up. Smart is really just their spark.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. Anything short of that is a failure.
Now, here's James. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And how about the defensive impact he's had, racking up 3 blocks and making his presence felt.
And the Jazz with possession here, following the score by the Lakers. Here's Collier, defended by Smart. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. Here's Collier. 7 points in the game. On the break. Connect gets it to go on the assist from Smart. Smart has got 3 assists now in this one. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 13. Off target with the 3. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the 3-point line in this first quarter. Smart passes to James. Here's Connect. Smart outside. James against Markkanen. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. And with this being the second game in the NBA Cup group stage, this is a pivotal contest for each of these teams.
Yeah, in this group format, Game 2 carries enormous weight. So this is far more than just your normal regular season contest. This has more of a playoff feel.
Both free throws good from James. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, man.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Now here's Smart. 9 points in his last outing. Here's Doncic. And that one good. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Nurkic. 1:19 left in the first. Here's Sensabaugh, guarded by Doncic. Utah with another miss.
Can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
James, outside. Here's Laravia. Smart, outside. No good with the triple.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Laravia passes to Smart, to the inside. Doncic. Rebounded by Bailey.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Laravia. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
The Lakers making a switch here. Loco's checked in. And Utah with a change here, too. Anderson's checked in.
He hasn't even made one point at this point, and his team desperately needs him to get home.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Sensabaugh. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. And Los Angeles making a change here. Utah shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Now here's Doncic. Here's Kleba. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And just nails the...
And so it's Los Angeles. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game.
Get it! Ball! Hey, send me one right here. Let's do this. Woo! Kick it out! Pick coming! Shooter, no! Go low! I got ball! Give it up! Yeah, way to get that rock, man! Pop it, baby! Here we go. Got you, Kyle. Yeah. Keep moving. Here we go. Pick coming! Hands up. Roll it! Ball! And one! What's up? Get this board, fellas. Get this board. Yo, match up, Fire. Good ball, baby. Kick it out. I got you out. Oh, hit that. Shooter, no. Go low. Come through. And one. Way to grab it. No. Ball. Hey. Hey, get smart. Watch the screen. Shot. Blue. Hey. Out. And box out. Smart. And one.
Timeout.
What's the roll? My bad, my bad. Yo, set it up. Get mine. Shoot that, baby. I see him. I see him. Shoot her, no. Go, 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 go.
Here's Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 5. Markkanen with it. Over Connect. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Markkanen's got 8.
Shots like this help Markkanen get in rhythm. The D must be aware of his ability to catch and fire.
Pass to Connect. The 3 ball. Drops in the 3. 10 points for him.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
To the paint. Here's Filipowski. Hachimura covering. Pass to Sensabaugh. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Filipowski for 3. Utah, the rebound. Williams off with the layup. The Lakers lead by 15. Smart outside. Hachimura outside. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. Williams grabs the board.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now here's Hachimura. He's guarded closely. Doncic outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Jazz trail by 18. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Williams. Markkanen sets a screen. Here's Sensabaugh. And here's Markkanen. Fires the 3. Oh, Markkanen showing off the range there.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Luka Doncic. Check it out, the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from range the last 10 games. The Lakers second.
The 3 has become a major weapon for them over this stretch. Great movement on the perimeter. They're not taking any bad shots.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Following this game, they host the Magic. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Hits a three-pointer. James has got 12.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Grant, big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. Look how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Grant, a little background on the NBA Cup tournament this game is part of. It traces its origins back to the WNBA Commissioner's Cup.
Yeah, the WNBA was set to feature the in-season tournament in 2020, but the pandemic delayed that start until 2021. Since then, it's been a wild success, and the NBA decided to run one of their own.
And the first one at the line is good.
And when Markkanen is used correctly, he can be an important contributor. A big man who can really shoot, which is valuable in today's game.
Markkanen hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Has to connect. Back to James. An easy 2 on the layup. He's got 14.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Here's George. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
It's Smart on the wing. Shoots over Collier. And it's Smart missing.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
George passes to Bailey. Pass to Markkanen. The 3. So confident from range. Markkanen.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Smart looking around. James outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Jazz trail by 13. Markkanen up top. It's Markkanen scoring inside.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
Pass to Smart. James outside. From behind the arc. Utah grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
Smith, he's checked in for Smart. A minute 53 left in the second. James passes to Vanderbilt. Back to James. James with the focus.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said his team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Collier. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Collier's got 9 points. 58 seconds left in the half. And here's Smith. He had 16 in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
George for three, on target from range. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
James outside. There's the triple. There, LeBron for three.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Collier. He's got 9. There's a screen. Pass to Bailey. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
And taking a look at Utah, they've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up. Like you never back anything up, Ernie.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
No sloppy passes, no easy giveaways, no big mistakes. They're keeping it tight like Kenny Pants over there, Ernie.
Hey, that's tighter than tight.
Yo, it's called form fitting. It's called a Euro cut. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
The Lakers lead by 13. Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Walker Kessler out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Collier. Then there's George. And it's Bailey in at the 3. Small forward. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Los Angeles shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
Isaiah Collier. That's his first personal foul. First team foul at the line for the Lakers, LeBron James, shooting 1.
James, no good on the free throw. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler.
You know what to do. We talked about adjustment. So let's execute.
So it's Los Angeles now. Doncic passes to Hayes. Let's go with a 3. And there's James on the assist by Hayes. James has got 26 points.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Here's Collier. It's Markkanen on the wing. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Markkanen with a screen on James. Bailey.
Let me tell you from experience. When LeBron James is locked in on defense, that's a scary sight for a team.
And play stops. So whistle there. Looks like an illegal screen.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
Jazz trail by 18. George outside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. George has got 11.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
James outside. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Kicks it to Doncic. Fires from deep. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. The steal. And here's the fast break. Here's James. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. James has got 7 now in this quarter.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Well, Dalton Knecht had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Graham.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Doncic, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. It's an 18-point game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Markkanen from deep. And another miss by Utah.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Outside Vanderbilt. From downtown, and LeBron James hits from deep. James has got 10 points in just the second half. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. They can't be happy with that soft interior deal.
Check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. The Lakers in second.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Here's Collier. He's got 9. Pass to George. Over Knecht. And George with the basket on the assist from Collier. George has got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Knecht. Driving in. Utah grabs the miss. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Collier. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Los Angeles leading by 19. James with the ball. Kessler picks him up defensively.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here.
For the Lakers, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Pass to Bailey. Now here's Kessler. He's defended by Hayes. Kessler against Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Here's George. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. They get the rebound. Hayes, shot's good.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Here's Collier. He's got 9. Pass to Markkanen. Rebounded by LeBron. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-4 run. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
James, no good on the free throw.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Utah, Collier. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Here are the Lakers now. They're on a 16-6 run. Has to connect. Now James kicks it to Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Doncic has got 22.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Collier. 11 points in the game. Markkanen right side. George outside. Here's Bailey. Check by James. Clock at 4. Bailey's shot is off.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Doncic deciding where to go with it. No good on the triple. Utah's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Collier. Markkanen sets a screen. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Connect. Here's James on the wing. Pass to Doncic. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Bailey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. George finds Markkanen. Here's Collier, guarded by Doncic. Kessler a screen. Here's Collier. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 9 rebounds now. And here's Connect outside. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to James. Got a hand on it. George left side. And the bucket is good. George has got 6 in the quarter. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Doncic outside. This one for 3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Bailey. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by Bailey.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Spins. Inside. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Collier. Just 5 on the clock. Over Doncic. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Connect. He's got 10. Throws it up high. Stolen by Kessler. Here's Bailey. Checked by James. Markkanen from long range. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Hachimura's checked in for Hayes. Laravia comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Marcus Smart in for Luka Doncic. And a new group getting ready for Utah. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kessler. Filipowski comes in for Larry Markkanen. Anderson's checked in for Bailey. And Sensabaugh subbed in for George. James, given 35. They get back on track. It's It's hauled in by Collier.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Lakers foul. Arabia.
Smith, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Lakers. Number 20, Nick Smith.
Lakers on D. They have a 19-point lead. Pass to Collier. Here's Sensabaugh. Nurkic with the ball. Hachimura covering. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Collier, no good.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
And you know, maybe the most powerful small forward we've ever seen. James easily brushes off contact and completes the play.
This is his 5th trip to the free throw line. That free throw good from James. Utah's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. Nurkic to screen on Smith. Here's Sensabaugh, covered by Smith. Here's Collier, down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer off the mark.
He knocked down 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
To the middle. It's stolen by Nurkic. A minute 53 left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Anderson. Up and over Smith. And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist by Filipowski. Filipowski's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's James. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And here's what the Utah Jazz schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And you know for that matchup with the Nuggets, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Nurkic a screen on Smith. Here's Sensabaugh to the paint. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. The 4th spot held by Los Angeles.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
1:19 left in the third quarter. Smart passes to James. They set the pick. Rebounded by Nurkic. Jazz trail by 20. There's 49 seconds left in the third. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
At the line for the Jazz, number 13.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. Los Angeles leading by 19. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Filipowski. No good. Good work defensively by James. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Smith. The Lakers with another miss. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 5. There's 10 seconds left in the third. 5 to shoot. Nurkic inside. And the layup is good off the glass. Nurkic has got his first 2 points.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 17 at the end of the period. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. We'll be back in a moment. The fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Jazz trail by 17. Luka Doncic is out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Smith. And it's LaRavia in at the force line. That's the Laker 5. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Pass to Sensabaugh. The floater. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Puts up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Doncic has got 25 points.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
And here's Nurkic. Hachimura covering. Doubled by Hachimura. Anderson's the 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Smith passes to Doncic. The 3 is up. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
A nice shot by Filipowski.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Smith. And the layup falls. And the Lakers lead by 21.
If Smith plays bigger than his size, he's got great bounce, and it helps him make plays there on the inside.
Here's Sensabaugh. All right, Grant, you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done. I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Pass to Doncic. 10 feet away. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Doncic has got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Now Nurkic. Hachimura covering. Here's Sensabaugh. Three-pointer, no good.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Here's Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
That's good from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Connects checked in for the Lakers. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, B.A., and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Clock at 6. It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Now the Lakers moving it up. Takes a 3. And it's Connect missing.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
And there it is for him. Filipowski's gotten 4 this quarter.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Doncic, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside, Anderson. Rebound, the Lakers. Here's Connect. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Nurkic is screen on Smart. Pass to Nurkic. Just 5 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, just not enough. Nurkic can deal with that physicality inside with ease.
Doncic outside. Hachimura sets a screen. From the arc. Utah grabs the miss. Filipowski's got 5 rebounds tonight. Nurkic with the ball. Anderson for 3. Doncic grabs the miss. And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling. Why do you think I'm bald?
Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes comes in for LaRabia, and James is subbed in for Smart. Jazz trail by 20. Markkanen outside. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Hayes finds James. Hayes with a screen on Markkanen. 4-3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Inside, here's Collier. LeBron with the rebound. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Connect. Back to Doncic. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 16 points here in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Team putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
The 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Filipowski's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Hayes. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And Connect gets it to go on the assist from Hachimura. Connect's got 4 points this quarter.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Filipowski. James with the rebound. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Here's Hachimura. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura, equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a three. That's a nice combo.
First free throw is good. Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league when there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage. It makes everyone pay attention when the best players are matched up against each other.
Bailey's checked in for Utah. And so he's able to get one of two.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
James passes to Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Kessler.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for 2, Luka Doncic.
First free throw is good.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Doncic hits them both.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Being Markkanen is 7 feet tall, he's absolutely an inside threat. I just love watching him capitalize from this area.
Back to Doncic. Now here's Hayes. Doncic outside. He buries it from 3. Doncic has got 40 points.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Here's Bailey, down low. It's George on the wing. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. George has got 21.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Doncic finds Vanderbilt. Here's Connect. Pass to Vanderbilt. And here's James. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Kessler.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Hayes inside. He's covered by Kessler. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Connects from downtown.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Fantastic Laker.
balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Utah has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. They set a pick. Pass to Bailey. Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun. But I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
Screen by James. Tries the spin move. Here's Doncic. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Bailey. Pass to Markkanen. Fires it. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. Here's Doncic. There's a minute 59 left to play in the fourth. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Bailey. Utah is shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Collier. And he lobs it up to the rim. James with a steal. 1:33 left in the final quarter. Hayes inside. Markkanen's there. Hayes misses. And for the Jazz, they're shooting around 53% in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Lakers.
You don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for LeBron James.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
To the inside. It's stolen by Nurkic. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Jumps up. And it's Filipowski. That time on the assist by Anderson.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
Now here's Smart. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off. Guys?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, LeBron James.